In today's video, we're going to be talking about arguably the most important part of a good Fortnite combo, the pickaxe. We're going to be looking at 30 Tryhard Pickaxes, and these are all pickaxes that you guys need to be using in Chapter 3 Season 2. We are also including a pickaxe on this list that has never featured in the item shop or a battle pass before, so make sure to watch all the way through to see what that pickaxe is. But let's get straight into it. The first pickaxe that we have, guys, is Reys Quarter staff. This has actually been in the item shop quite a bit over the last few weeks, with the Star Wars skins finally returning. I really like this. It has to be one of the most underrated crossover pickaxes in the game right now, and it is going to look good with a lot of tryhard skins. I really wish we did get lightsaber pickaxes though. I think that would have been so cool, and is something that we have all been waiting for such a long time. Even though we don't have custom lightsaber pickaxes, one pickaxe that looks very similar is the Omni Sword. This is part of the current Battle Pass Chapter 3 Season 2, and it definitely does look like a custom lightsaber. There is a lot of different customization you can make with this pickaxe, so it doesn't really matter what skin you are using, you can customize this pickaxe in order to match it perfectly. I think that is why this pickaxe is so good, but still we probably won't see too many tryhards using it. Another pickaxe that was introduced this season is Ada's Edge. Now this is one of the latest Icon series items in Fortnite, and this came with the Chica skin. I actually really like this pickaxe. It has a super simplistic design, and it's going to fit well with all of your favorite skins, and the best part about it is that it is brand new as well. We have actually seen quite a few pros and streamers using this over the last few weeks, which is really exciting, because we don't really see too many people using Icon series items in Fortnite for too long. I really like the design of this pickaxe, so let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. But let's move forward to the next item, guys, and this is the Crowbar. This was a free pickaxe given out during Chapter 1 Season 5. All you had to do in order to get this was to complete some challenges in a Fortnite LTM. I know a lot of you guys did do this. It is one of the coolest looking pickaxes in the game, but this is one pickaxe that will never return to the store. Going from a free pickaxe though, we need to talk about one of the most expensive pickaxes you can get, and this is the Stellar Axe. This has a price tag of over $1,000, and that is because you had to buy a brand new Samsung phone in order to get it. This was so insane. A lot of big YouTubers and streamers did actually get this for free as well, which is even crazier to think about, but I think this is one pickaxe we all wish we could own. This was released in Chapter 1, and another pickaxe that was released around the same time was the ACDC. This was one of the first ever Battle Pass pickaxes that we had, and you can unlock this in Chapter 1 Season 2. We didn't really see too many people buying the Battle Pass back then because Fortnite was still a relatively new game, but if you guys were grinding out this season, then you definitely have one of the most OG items available. I really like the design of this. I wish I had bought this Battle Pass when I was playing back then, but again, I didn't really think Fortnite was going to be this popular for so long. Let's move on to a little bit more of a meme pickaxe though, and this is the Space Snake. Now this is added to the game with the Morty skin that we got in Chapter 2. We definitely haven't seen a lot of tryhards using it, but I had to include it on the list because of how unique this pickaxe really is. It is unlike anything we have ever seen before, and unlike anything we will probably ever see in the future. I think the design is absolutely incredible, and I really do wish we had more people using it. It takes us to the number 23 spot, guys, and we have Vision. Now I don't really need to talk about this pickaxe too much. It is a super OG pickaxe that has been tryhard for a long time, but I feel like it has dropped off over the last few months. If you are a tryhard and also a little bit of a meme player, this actually might be the perfect pickaxe for you. Another pickaxe that we don't really see too many people using today is the Joker's Revenge. Now I have to admit, this is a little bit of a personal favorite. I really like the design of this, and the Last Laugh bundle is actually one of my favorite ever bundles in the game. We don't really see a lot of people using this pickaxe though, because it did cost $40 in order to get it, but if you guys did buy it, you will know how good this pickaxe looks. Another crossover pickaxe that has actually been a lot more popular is the Combat Knife. This is introduced during Chapter 2 Season 5, and we did see a lot of people using this because of how simplistic and small the design of this pickaxe is. A lot of tryhards and pros want to use simplistic pickaxes that don't have an overly complex design, and I think that is why the Combat Knife was so popular. But since this is a crossover item, we have no idea when or if this is going to return to the store. Since we talked about a few crossover pickaxes though, we may as well talk about another one, and this is Michonne's Katana. Now Michonne's Katana has to be one of the best crossover pickaxes in the game. We all know that there are so many katanas in Fortnite and all of them look really sick, but Michonne's Katana is my favorite. The design is super simplistic, it has a really good color theme to it as well, which means you can use this with all of your favorite skins. And another crossover pickaxe that doesn't really get as much recognition as it deserves is Catwoman's Grappling Claw. This was also introduced during Chapter 2, and when I saw this, I thought this is going to be a very popular and sweaty pickaxe, but we didn't really see too many people using it. There are some pros and streamers that have started using it over the last few months though, which is really exciting to see, but again, I really did think this was going to be one of the more popular pickaxes in the game. It has a super simplistic design, and it's going to match all of your favorite skins so perfectly. That's enough about crossover pickaxes though. Next up, we have the trusty number 2. Now I know you guys know exactly what pickaxe I'm talking about. This is one of the most iconic Fortnite pickaxes in the game, and it was introduced during Chapter 1, Season 3. So many people have this pickaxe, and we have actually seen a lot of people using this pickaxe over the last few months because there are a lot of OG players returning to the game. I feel like it's not as tryhard as it used to be though, but one pickaxe that is even more tryhard than it has been over the last few months is the studded axe. This is really known as the quietest pickaxe in Fortnite. So many people use this because of how simplistic it is and also how quiet it is, and that is why I recommend you guys pick this up straight away. You can buy this for 800 V-Bucks as well, making it one of the cheapest pickaxes on this list. That was a little bit of an old pickaxe though, so let's move forward to a pickaxe that was just introduced, and this is the Golden Bane Mace. Now this was added to the game with the Guardian Amara skin, or basically the armored version of Lux. Now I really like the design of this. I think it is one of the coolest pickaxes that has been added in Chapter 3, and it is something that I'm going to be using a lot over the next few weeks. It does also have a built-in edit style for it as well, so whether you want to have it as a single-handed pickaxe or a default style pickaxe, that is completely up to you. Another pickaxe that was introduced this season is the Crescent Darts. Now this is added to the game with Moon Knight, and I know a lot of you guys either love this skin or absolutely hate it, but one thing that you have to agree on is that these are some of the cleanest looking pickaxes in the game. They are really amazing. The design is super simplistic, and it is a dual wielding pickaxe as well, which just makes it that much cooler. I've been using these a lot because I think the design is really incredible, and I'm sure you guys will like them as well. Let's move on to a pickaxe that I know you guys already love, and this is the Driver. You can pick this up for only 500 V-Bucks, and it has been an OG tryhard pickaxe for such a long time. I don't really need to talk about this too much, so if you guys like the design of this, make sure you pick it up. Let's move forward though to the number 13 position, and we have the Leviathan Axe. This is a crossover pickaxe that you can buy for 1000 V-Bucks. This might be the most wanted pickaxe by the Fortnite community. It is really only featured in the item shop 1 or 2 times, but everyone wishes they owned it. We don't really know if this is ever going to return to the store, but if it does ever get added back, I'm sure you guys will be buying it straight away. Let's move on to a super OG pickaxe, guys, and we have the Raiders Revenge. Now this might be one of the first ever pickaxes that was actually added to the game, and you could only get this in the Season 1 seasonal shop. I really like the design of this. I think it is so sick, and if I had the opportunity to buy this today, I definitely would. I'm really surprised Fortnite hasn't introduced a second style of this. We have seen different styles of the Renegade Raider constantly being added to the game, so I think it just makes sense that they also add a custom style for this pickaxe as well. The Raiders Revenge will never return to the store though, and that is the exact same for the Merry Mint. This is one of the most wanted pickaxes by the Fortnite community again. You could only get this 2 years ago, and you had to go out and actually buy a code for this. It never featured in an item shop or a battle pass. I really like the design of this though. It is very similar to the Candy Axe though, and you can actually pick up the Candy Axe for 1500 V-Bucks. If you guys don't own the Merry Mint, then I highly recommend picking this up. It looks just as good, the design is basically the exact same, and we have seen a lot of pros using it. The only bad thing about this pickaxe though is how expensive it is, but I still think it is definitely worth buying. We haven't really talked about a Battle Pass pickaxe for a while, so let's talk about one of the most recent ones, and this is the Spellwork Scimitar. This is introduced with the latest Doctor Strange skin, and is the final pickaxe that you can unlock in this Battle Pass. I love the design of this. We've been waiting for a red or a lava themed pickaxe for so long, and whilst this doesn't specifically look like a lava pickaxe, I actually think it matches all of those lava or fire themed skins that we have in the game. So many people have been using it as well, and as we only get closer towards the end of the season, more and more people are going to be using it. That takes us to the number 8 position, guys, and we have the Gaffy Stick. This is one of the best Star Wars pickaxes we have in the game today. It came to the game with the Boba Fett skin, and I actually think this is really incredible. So many people have been using it, and I think that is because it doesn't exactly look like a crossover pickaxe. A lot of crossover pickaxes are very bright, they have a lot of colors and a lot of detailing on it, but the Gaffy Stick is actually quite simplistic, and that is why so many people have been loving this pickaxe. Next up though, we have a pickaxe that is never featured in an item shop, a battle pass, or any sort of promotional crossover with Fortnite, and this is the Axe of Champions. The only way you can get this pickaxe is by being the best Fortnite player in the world every single season. That is absolutely insane. There are only like 30 people in the world right now that have this pickaxe, which I think is really incredible. It would be cool if they did add some more styles for this. I think a pickaxe that only 30 people have would have a little bit of customization, but this is still one pickaxe I wish I was good enough to get. That takes us to the number 6 position, guys, and we have the Gold Crow. There is no doubt the Gold Crow is one of the best pickaxes in Fortnite history. It has been used by so many different pros and streamers, and the design of this is just so superior to so many other pickaxes. I really wish more people were using this, but you could only really get it in the double agent bundle, and you did have to pay 1,200 V-Bucks to get it. Let's move on though, and we have the Reaper. This is one of the best Halloween themed pickaxes I think we are ever going to see, and it is also one of the most iconic Fortnite pickaxes. If you guys were playing during Chapter 1 Season 1, you will know that anyone that was using this pickaxe was one of the best players to ever touch the game, and they literally made other people run away just because of the sound of this pickaxe. I think that is why it is so iconic and why so many people have been using it over the last few months. Let's move forward though to the number 4 position, and we have the Harley Hitter. I think this is the best crossover pickaxe in the game. The design is really incredible, but since it is getting a little bit old now, we don't see too many people using it. You can pick this up for 800 V-Bucks, but again, we don't know when or even if this is going to return to the store. Let's move on to the number 3 position though, and we have the Icebreaker. This is a 500 V-Buck pickaxe that I think could be the sweatiest pickaxe in Chapter 3. So many people have been using it over the last few months, and I actually really love that because I think this is one of the best pickaxes in the game. I'm sure you guys already own this though, so let's move forward to our number 2 spot, and we have the Star Wand. Yes guys, the Star Wand is coming in at the number 2 position. The only pickaxe that has been tryhard for longer than the Icebreaker is probably the Star Wand. So many people have been using it, and I think the fact that this is really known as a sweaty pickaxe in the Fortnite community is why so many people buy it. But let's move forward guys to one pickaxe that you guys need to be using in Chapter 3, and this is Beau's Beau. Now I know this isn't the sweatiest pickaxe in the game right now, but I think it is the best pickaxe available in the store. The design is super simplistic. It's going to cost you about 800 V-Bucks to get, and I think it is so worth it. It has its very own unique customization. It has a design like we have never seen before, and it is going to match all of your favorite skins, and that is why I think you guys need to buy this pickaxe. But there you guys go. That is my list for 30 Fortnite pickaxes you need to be using in Season 2. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.